Reclaiming disk space on Windows. A lot of disk space is taken up by a default Windows installation in various temporary and backup data that may never get cleaned up on its own. Eventually you realize that the large multi-hundred gigabyte drive you installed on is actually running out of space. What are your favorite configuration tweaks and routine activities on a standard Windows installation to keep it tidy and clean from a disk utilization standpoint? There are probably many things on the border of being safe. Some very specific to the flavor of Windows XP/Vista/7, and some that are specific to commonly used applications, Symantec. Please flag your answer with such cautions, information to indicate special conditions and warnings to your best knowledge. I'll add my points as an answer. Update after a long time. Unfortunately, this question has been generalized to that for finding unused and large files left on the system by the user themselves. It was not meant to be addressing that space. It was meant to focus on stray things that take up space as a side effect of Windows behavior or that of applications made for it. With the exception of a couple of answers, most are biased towards tools to help people find their own mess. I was more interested in finding other people's mess. Well, I am going to mark my own answer as accepted and leave it at that. Those who want that data will find it here, and others upvoting tools that help find misused space will show the rest what they want.
System restore points. A Windows system creates system restore points, and the default configuration allows a lot of space to be reserved for these restore points. When you know that the system is not going to need uninstalls, meaning everything you recently installed is working fine, you can delete all but the most recent restore point. This can be done from the Free Up Space on Your Hard Disk option in Control Panel, Performance and Maintenance. It's quite deep and usually missed out. Recycle bin. The recycle bin usually defaults to 10% of your disk partition for each partition. For a 100 GB drive, this becomes 10 GB reserved for recycle bin. You can reduce the default to a lower value more useful for your setup. You can also choose to configure recycle storage individually for each partition. I also use this shortcut to clean the recycle bin once in a while. Uninstall folders. Deleting uninstall folders. Already mentioned in another answer here. There is a script reference here. Tested on Windows XP, requires a script and script, which will be with most Windows OS. Revam Installer. Revam Installer is a good free way to clean up stray files left around by application uninstalls. It does a pretty neat scan for files hanging around from a rough uninstall. I also like CCleaner mentioned in another answer here.
WinRStat. I like WinRStat, a free, open source tool that scans the file system and visually presents statistics about your files. You can use this to determine which files are the largest, where is everything located, etc. From the site. WinRStat reads the whole directory tree once and then presents it in 3 useful views. The directory list, which resembles the tree view of the Windows Explorer but is sorted by file/subtree size. The tree map, which shows the whole contents of the directory tree straight away. The extension list, which serves as a legend and shows statistics about the file types.
CCleaner. CCleaner is good. In the Windows options at the bottom you can clear up hotfix uninstallers and other Windows stuff. CCleaner is the #1 tool for cleaning your Windows PC. It protects your privacy online and makes your computer faster and more secure. Easy to use and a small, fast download.
Spacemonger. Spacemonger is a handy utility for figuring out which files, directories are eating up your disk space. It produces a nice interactive graphical map where you can zoom in and out and delete things you don't need at your discretion. Also, Light and Vlight are useful for building stripped-down installation media for Windows XP and Vista respectively. You can leave out all the extras that you don't use so that your initial install footprint is smaller.
Fortgeschritten, die Ausschlussgeschichte.